Right now, heavy cargo ships are cutting through the shipping lanes of the Indonesian archipelago, but directly beneath the hulls of those vessels lies an ancient secret hidden in the dark water. In 2012, the Indonesian government commissioned a seabed survey to determine the feasibility of a suspension bridge across the Sunda Strait. When surveyors directed echo sounders through a specific stretch of water near Sangiang Island, the data returned a geographic anomaly. Sonar scans revealed a geometric, unnatural shape resting on the seafloor. Marine experts who evaluated the footage identified the structure as a sunken harbor. Harbors are traditionally built at sea level, yet this structure rests at a depth that places its construction in the late Pleistocene era. The Pleistocene was a geological epoch lasting from about 2.5 million to 11,700 years ago, characterized by repeated cycles of glaciation. Identifying the builders of a port at the bottom of the strait requires looking past our modern maps and tracing human history back to its earliest migrations. Approximately 85,000 years ago, a group of anatomically modern humans left their original home in eastern Africa. They began a journey eastward, crossing the mouth of the Red Sea and following the southern coastline of the Arabian Peninsula toward India. By 75,000 years ago, the descendants of that original exodus reached the region we now recognize as Southeast Asia. While the northern and southern hemispheres were covered by ice sheets 3 kilometers deep, the equator offered a stable habitable zone. Modern geography defines this region as a scattered chain of islands, but these travelers encountered a contiguous landmass prepared for large-scale settlement. During the last glacial maximum, the period when Earth's ice sheets reached their greatest extent, global sea levels were 120 meters lower than they are today. This exposed a supercontinent called Sundaland, connecting Sumatra, Java, Borneo, and the Malay Peninsula into a single territory. Sundaland featured active volcanoes and fertile soil, supporting a complex ecosystem and apex predators like the Sumatran tiger. These stable environmental conditions allowed early societies to advance beyond simple survival, developing the stability required to build complex architecture. The sunken harbor in the Sunda Strait likely served as a maritime hub for this Pleistocene culture. Geologist Dr. Danny Hillman Natawijaya argues that Sundaland was a primary cradle of civilization. He points to the Gunung Padang megalithic site in West Java as physical evidence of sophisticated stone construction created long before the era of ancient Egypt. Sundaland functioned as a thriving prehistoric world that established an early template for human progress. This era ended when the global climate destabilized as the Earth transitioned out of the last glacial maximum. Paleoclimate data shows the global temperature anomaly rising sharply as the atmosphere warmed, triggering the Younger Dryas, a period of abrupt climate cooling causing rapid glacial melting. These meltwater pulses were large-scale increases in sea level caused by collapsing ice sheets. Global sea levels surged by 135 meters. Muddy glacial meltwater flooded the tropical lowlands, destroying local ecosystems and coastal infrastructure. Rising tides transformed the stable continent into an inescapable crisis, submerging the lowlands over several centuries. The encroaching water fractured the landmass, isolating the high ground to create the modern Indonesian archipelago. Survivors were forced into mass migrations, embedding flood myths into global cultures, from the story of Noah's Ark to the legend of Atlantis. The harbor in the Sunda Strait was swallowed by the rising sea, remaining preserved in darkness for 10 millennia. Today, researchers and the Sundalandia Discovery Society are working to map these anomalies and prove the existence of this 13,000-year-old lost civilization. The origins of human civilization may rest outside the familiar desert sands of the Middle East, remaining hidden beneath the world's busiest modern shipping lanes.